everybody is on. Shots, 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 shots.
Welcome to today's show. We will have a special guest today, Emily, drug and alcohol expert. She'll be telling us about drug addictions today and what problems they've caused and how they are solved. Welcome.
So today, drugs are a very big problem among all Americans, not just teenagers.
And so, do you think drug addictions have gotten worse over time?
Oh yes, very much so. Drugs are definitely abused these days and are used mainly for pleasure.
Oh yes. Do you think there is anything you can say to enlighten teens about this?
Yes I do.
Alright, good. Coming up, Emily will tell us about her advice to teenagers about this modern day drug abuse.
You tired of that dry skin like Shaniqua over here? You want to walk around in that brass blanket like her? No. So free that dry skin. The Perky Patty solution. Boom!
Yeah, no, no.
Okay, we're back, Emily.
Hi. Well, today drugs have become a substance in teens' lives that can be very, very addicting and dangerous. Teens tend to use drugs for pleasure or to cover up feelings of loneliness, depression, and regret. Teens out there watching, I want you all to know that if you need help, don't do drugs. Don't. They're very dangerous and fatal.
What's your advice to someone who is addicted to drugs?
Well, most of the time rehab is the best option and solution if the drug addiction is serious enough. A lot of teens may have different opinions on all of this, but I hope everyone makes the right choice.
Thank you, Emily. Coming up next, we will have a session about problems in the progressive era and how it affects America today. Thank you.
Welcome. Come to Philpott Mattresses, 25% off every mattress you get. Woo! Cushioning too.
Welcome back, guys. Today, we have another special guest, Miss Topsy. Miss Topsy is from the progressive era. Welcome, Miss Topsy.
Hi, how are you?
Pretty well. What about yourself?
I'm good.
So, may I ask, how old are you since you're from the progressive era?
I'm 96 years old. I look good for 96, don't I?
Yes, you do, doesn't she, guys? So what are you going to be talking to us about today?
I'm going to talk to you about some things that happen in the progressive era, like child labor, the 18th Amendment, and the 19th Amendment.
What was child labor like, and what was done to stop it?
It was horrible. I remember my boys coming home with bruises and cuts all over their bodies. They were exhausted. It broke my heart to see my boys like that. Oh, man. Breaks me up inside.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My boys were petrified to wake up the next day because they hated working so much. They had a few good friends, but not many at all. They weren't allowed to talk at all in the factory. The one little boy got his arm cut off in the machine and got fired.
Really? That sounds awful. So what was done to stop? What was done after many mishaps like this started to happen?
Well, if it weren't for John Spargo's book, The Bitter Cry of Children, which I have many copies of, no one would know what went on. Then the child labor law was passed.
I think I'm going to buy myself a copy after this show.
You should. It's a good book.
What else was going on back then?
Well, there was also the prohibition of alcohol.
What was that?
Well, my good friend, Karen Nation, she's dead now, but yeah. She was the reason of the 18th Amendment.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Her husband died of alcohol, so she decided to go through all the bars and break all the bottles of alcohol and throw rocks at the people drinking.
Wow, that sounds pretty intense.
Yes, she pretty much went on strike until she got her way. And then the 18th Amendment was passed.
Do you think these problems have an effect on us today?
Oh yes, if the child labor law wasn't passed, we probably would still have our little kids working in dangerous situations. And obviously the didn't do much for us today.
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
Weren't you women's suffrage too?
Yes, yes. You know, teenage girls think that their boy problems are the worst case scenario. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you girls something. That was not the worst case scenario. What we went through is horrible. Horrible. It's the most crucial thing any woman could go through, Dr. Phil. It just was terrible. We had no rights or anything. We were stuck in jail. We couldn't talk to each other.
Well, that sounds horrible.
You know, it was. It was. When our Paul went on strike, that's when it was the worst. We all went on hunger strike until we got our way. My stomach hurt so bad those days. We finally got our way, what we deserved. The 19th Amendment was passed and guaranteed us rights. It was the most amazing feeling when the amendment was passed.
Can only imagine. How do you think this affects women today?
Well, we vote and have rights other than slaving away at home. Although we do that anyway because, you know, men are pieces of crap these days.
Hey now.
I'm just kidding.
You okay? True. Well, very nice talking to you today, Miss Topsy. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome, and thank you. I'm glad I could join today.
Oh!
Oh, you can help me.
Tune in tomorrow for another episode of Dr. Phil about child bullying. Thank you.
We came to party rock. Everybody is on. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody! Shots, 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 shots. Everybody!
Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No, oh, 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 oh. Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speakers up tonight.
Welcome back. Today we have another guest, Miss Topsy. Hello, Miss Topsy. How are you today?
How are you?
I'm great. Great. So what are you going to tell us today?
I'm gonna tell you what's going on in progressive era, like child labor, the 18th Amendment, and the 19th Amendment.
What was child labor like, and what was done to stop it, most
Oh,
importantly?
it was horrible. I remember my bullets coming out. I didn't do it.
Cut it out! Hi there, Miss Topsy.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
It's good. It's great.
So, what will you be telling us today?
Going to talk about the things that happened in the progressive era. I know that's a long time ago. Yep, long, long time ago. But anyway. You're making it too funny!
Are you tired of that dry skin like Shaniqua over here? You wanna walk around the black brush?